All right, I've been making greens for lunch lately to kind of food prep. Eat them pretty much as a side with every meal, and I thought I'd go ahead, and I got a lot of questions about them, and I figured I'd make a video. Anyway, got these on clearance, but it's just a 32-ounce bag of shredded collard greens at Walmart. And to kick things off, we start with bacon and onion. So I only use 4 slices of thick cut bacon, but it calls for more. I'm just trying to control the calories, and this is what I need to get the flavor. But I cut it in half, basically. Well, more than half. I think it calls, well, 8 to 10 slices, and I'm doing 4. So calorie savings, 4 slices. Then I use a whole onion, or 140 grams, however you want to look at it. And to kick off this party, we're going to use the Instant Pot and turn on Sauté. And we're going to start sauteing this bacon. That takes, I don't know, probably about 5 minutes with that. And then I go ahead and add the onion and then cook those until they're translucent. And yeah, that's how we get started. After that, we'll start putting in the greens, add some vinegar, and set it up for the pressure cook. I do like to try to get this bacon to come apart because I just slice it into probably 1/4-inch strips, about like so, and they're all stuck together. So as they cook, I try to get them to come apart with my nice little spatula. Then we'll add some onion. You can kind of hear the saute is starting to kick it up a notch, and the bacon's all coming apart. I'm getting it, I'm keeping it moving and getting it to crisp up. And I don't know, about 2 or 3 minutes we'll add this onion. Man, I gotta tell you, every time I make these, this smells so good. Looking forward to getting these done. These go good with really anything. I fix chicken thighs for those and pair it up with these greens. It's good. Or probably seen me smoking some ham and pulling that, and that goes with these greens. A lot of things go with this green steak, you name it. Pretty versatile, and those smells, makes the whole house smell good. All right, bacon's starting to crisp up. I like it to get pretty crispy, and it's definitely not there yet. Some of it is, but not much. But it is a good time to go ahead and throw these in. Probably went 6 minutes. Get these onions added, get those cooking down too, and then we'll be ready to deglaze the bottom of this pan. Get that flavor ready to absorb into these tasty greens. Onions only take maybe 3-5 minutes tops, but probably a couple, and they'll be cooked through. All right, bacon's got some of it stuck to the bottom pretty good, so we're going to be able to get a lot to come off as we deglaze it. Onions are looking good, so I'm ready for the chicken broth. I like this bone broth it's called Zoop. It's pretty good stuff. Highly recommend. I'm using 2 cups of it, and just go straight into the Instant Pot with it. We're going to use it to deglaze the bottom of this here pan, or pot, really, since it's an Instant Pot, right? That stuff coming right up. It don't take much effort. It takes a little patience, but it don't take a lot of effort. And that stuff will just lift right up off of there. Once we get that done, we're going to be ready to put the greens in. And I have a 6 quart, and that 32-ounce bag is about all you can put in there. So it's a little tricky, but we'll get it done. Yeah, there we go. Looks good, nice and deglazed. So next up, get the greens in the Instant Pot. This is my least favorite part. I did check, and a serving for me is 110 grams, and it's 62 calories. So I normally eat 220 grams, so 124 calories, right? Now that we got them in there, go in with a little bit of white vinegar. Just add that to the pot. And I kind of like, this wasn't in the recipe when I started, but I like using lemon juice, and I use 2 tablespoons, so I think that's 30 milliliters, 30 grams. Kind of cuts the bitterness down on greens. I also like to use lemon juice when I serve them. So anytime I pull them out, just a little lemon juice over the top goes a long way. And really that's it. I'm gonna cap it up and get it sealed, set the vent to sealed. Gonna go to manual for 20 minutes and let it do its thing. It takes probably a half hour to get up the pressure, go through the 20 minutes, and then release. It's about a half hour. And now we're just sit and wait. All right, the timer just went off, so you know what you got to do with these Instant Pots. This is a quick release, so it's time to get noisy. Give it a few minutes as that blows off the pressure. You kind of see the steam. It might even take a couple minutes for that to release enough pressure for this lock or this lid to release. And until it does, it's just locked in because of the pressure. But these things sure make cooking a lot of things real easy. I also can't believe how good this stuff smells. It makes the whole house smell just so good. make these at Thanksgiving also. So these are pretty common around here. Uh-oh, getting a little play. There we go. Open sesame. Now the greens are about only half the pot, and they were to the rim. So let me see if I can weigh out a serving. All right, there we go. That's 110 grams. Take a look at that. This is some good stuff. If you like greens and you've cooked them the old-fashioned way, you know that it takes hours and lots of work. So getting them in that bag, big time saver. And this Instapot, game changer. Anyway, take advantage. They really help me, and it's been real helpful in adding a lot of quantity to my low-calorie meals, and ultimately how I'm controlling my calories and keeping some of this weight off. Anyway, have a great day, peoples.